Everyone talks about discipline and consistency, but nobody talks about how to actually stay disciplined and consistent, especially when life gets busy, stressful, or overwhelming. So, in this video, I'm going to break down the simple, practical steps you can use to stay on track, no matter what life throws at you. Discipline doesn't come from forcing yourself to do things you hate. Real discipline comes from having a clear reason behind what you're doing. Ask yourself, why does this goal matter? What will my life look like if I stay consistent? And what will it look like if I don't? When your why is strong, it becomes much easier to push through the days when you don't feel motivated. One of the biggest mistakes people make is trying to overhaul their entire life overnight. But discipline isn't built through giant changes. It's built through small, repeatable habits that you can stick to. Want to work out? Start with 10 minutes. Want to create content? Start with one video a week. Want to read more? Start with 5 pages a day. Tiny habits are easier to commit to, and once they become part of your identity, you can scale them up. Consistency comes from structure. If your schedule is all over the place, your habits will be too. Create a routine that fits your real life, not a perfect version of it. Choose times and places where your habits make sense, and don't overcommit. It's better to have a simple routine you follow daily than a complicated routine you quit after a week. A lot of times the problem isn't motivation, it's friction. Anything that slows you down makes it harder to stay consistent. If you want to work out, lay out your clothes the night before. If you want to eat healthy, remove the junk from your house. If you want to focus, silence notifications and clear your workspace. Make your good habits easy and your bad habits difficult. What gets measured gets maintained. When you mark off your progress daily, whether it's a checklist, an app, or a calendar, you create visual proof that you're showing up. And here's the powerful part. The more days you build up, the harder it becomes to break the streak. Your brain starts to say, I don't want to lose this progress. That's when discipline becomes automatic. Real consistency isn't about being perfect. It's about bouncing back quickly. You will miss a day. You will slip up, get tired, or lose momentum. That's normal. What matters is that you don't let one bad day turn into a bad week. Reset, refocus, restart. Winners aren't the people who never fall. They're the ones who get up every time it happens. If the people around you are lazy, negative, or unmotivated, staying disciplined becomes twice as hard. Find someone who shares your goals. Tell a friend. Join a community or create a public challenge for yourself. When you know someone's watching, you naturally raise your standards. Staying disciplined and consistent isn't about being perfect or having superhuman willpower. It's about having a strong purpose, building tiny habits, removing obstacles, and getting back on track every time you slip. If you commit to these steps daily, not just when you feel like it, your life will change in ways you can't even imagine. Discipline builds progress, consistency builds momentum, and together they build the future you want.